Let's move on to the next part. What is that? Necessity or importance of economics. See, in our life, in our day-to-day spare, whatever the work, whatever the things that we are using has some importance. So, since we have discussed economics, so economics also might have some importance. Here in this part, we have to discuss the importance of economics is essential for an individual, even for a group of people, or as a whole for a nation. Economics is important for many areas of society. How it can help improving the standard of living of a society by making it as a better place. Okay, how standard of living increases due to economics? That is an important part. Okay, see, economics comprises all our social sphere. Wherever you go, you will feel economics is there. You will understand gradually. This is your first part, but you will understand gradually the importance of economics. If you see, just I am giving you a small example. Right after waking up from the bed, you need what? You need suppose you need your toothbrush. Okay, we use our toothbrush, toothpaste. That or if we see, we'll see the meaning of economics there also. Okay, whatever we need, no, our necessity, that is called demand. Fine, that is called demand, and the things that we are getting, that fulfilling our demand, our wants are fulfilled by those things. That is why in this pair, demand and those things are getting due to supply. Someone is supplying that thing. Okay, because of this supply, we are getting our demand are going to be fulfilled. Fine, that these two, demand and supply, are the core subject matter of economics. You have to know, and it is associated, it is also related to the increase of the standard of living of a people, of a nation. How? See, demand and supply are the two important market forces of an economy, or forget about the term economy, you just take of a country, right? Demand, whatever comes from our side. We have discussed now agents of activities. Who are the agents? Producer, consumer, those are the agents. So, consumer, we are the consumer. The demand arises from the consumer point of view. We want, and in order to fulfill those demand, we have the supplier, we have the producer. Fine. So, the producers are producing the things. After the production, it got distributed by the distributor, and we as a consumer using and getting the ultimate satisfaction of the product. So, that way economic activities are carried by the economic agents. Now, how can those activities can be termed as economic activities? As I already told you that economic activities are those against which some monetary remunerations are paid. Now, see, while a producer produces something, he or she has to use different inputs, different raw materials, fine. So, those raw materials, they have to purchase it, and they have, after using different technological equipments and all, they convert those input, or they convert those raw material into a finished products that we are using. I am giving you the example of toothpaste. After waking up in the morning, you have got this toothpaste. This is the ultimate result of one production center, right? So, how it is related? What we are discussing? See, whatever the related topic that we are discussing now, you have to know the basic concept from which you are discussing this one. What we are actually discussing? We are discussing about standard of living of people. Fine. Now, see, economic activities are done by those producers, and because of which they are generating some income. Okay, that income, whatever the income they have generated, are going to be used for the development of our country. Okay, for the development of our country. You know what? The total income of a country is known as national income. Fine, but that national income come from where? Come from the per capita income. that we are going to discuss in the later part of this chapter. Fine, we are going to discuss per capita income, what is per capita income, what is national income. But here, in order to know the standard of living of a society or standard of living of an individual, you have to know the term per capita income. Okay, per capita income means average income of a person. Fine, average income of a person that we generally calculate as for 1 year. 1 year for means that is for financial year. Okay, so we generally consider for those per capita income from each and every individual of our country as for the 1 year. Fine, that per capita income is essential for the measurement of standard of living. As the per capita income of an individual or for a country increases, its standard of living also increases. How? Because as you are going to get more and more income, as you are going to get more and more monetary support, then what you will do? You are going to fulfill your demand. Okay, and there won't be any scarcity, and as this way the standard of living of the people increases. That is what the necessity of economics, that economics is essential in order to improve the standard of living of a society, of an area, or for a country as a whole. First importance of economics that we have discussed. Come to the second part. Economics is like science in that it can be used to improve living standard and also to make things worse. It partly depends on the priorities of the society, what we consider most important. Now, see, everything that we are using has some negative side and positive side. Okay, we have to consider what is negative, how it going to affect, and how positive side is going to affect for in a country. Okay, so economics has also positive and negative side. While increasing the standard of living of the people, we have to increase the per capita income, but simultaneously we have to see that there should not be any increase in social gap between rich and poor section of the society.